Let me talk about mission innovation now with a capital M and a capital I. Again, I don't know how familiar this is to this group, but on the first day of the Paris meeting, COP21, on November 31st, that's the day when the national leaders were present. The French intentionally made the choice that rather than have the leaders present on the last day, like in Copenhagen, they were better there on the first day, make a good announcement, and get out of the way of the negotiators. And I think that worked out, I think, quite well. On that first day, President Obama, together with 19 other leaders from 19 other countries, the vast majority of which actually at the head of state level, announced this mission innovation. And what it is a commitment to seek a doubling of energy technology R&D funding over a 5-year period. I'll come back to where we stand on that and what the path forward is, but that was the commitment. And given the fact that the 20 countries, represent more than 80% of global R&D, it's kind of a big commitment. The opening up the innovation pipeline. What I want to emphasize is that in this construct, there is no requirement, shall we say, of pooling funds, of doing bilateral or certainly multilateral, 20-lateral R&D projects. Quite the contrary. Every country manages its own portfolio. If it chooses to do international collaboration, presumably driven by a project imperative, that's fine, and we expect that we will have more international collaboration, but that is not a requirement. And that's what I will say is, for example, when I was in Riyadh talking to the Saudis, who are members of Mission Innovation, their first question is this kind of restricted to renewables, or is it a broad portfolio? And my answer was, as long as it's heading towards implementation of a low carbon future, it's anything. And they made it very clear. Well, our focus is going to be on carbon management, and for obvious reasons. And we made it very clear that we are certainly prepared to join with them as well as others in that kind of expansion of our portfolio.